Tom Scudamore, Sam Twiston-Davis rather, taking over from Richard Johnson. And Get Me Out of Here ran a really good race, slightly unlucky in the Betfair hurdle last time. Carlito Brigante won this race last year. Third Intention is another one who's come out of that Betfair hurdle and won. The form's working out really well, 25 to 1 for Joe Tizard. And Featherbed Lane, James Best, been in really good form at the moment. And Final Approach, Ted won the county hurdle last year.
He didn't run well in that Betfred hurdle, whatever you call it now, the Toad hurdle, but hopefully he'll have a better run today.
Moving on down, Golan Way refused in the King George last time out. He'll find this much more his drop, but we need to see that he's been revitalised. Spirit River won this 2 years ago. He's been a flop over fences, but he's still a talented horse, and he's quietly fancied to go well again.
Stone Master's been campaigning over fences, had a run over hurdles recently. He hasn't come back that like his best. If he did, he'd be probably well in.
Cockney Trucker has plenty of bits and pieces of form that could see him run a decent race. Whether he's quite good enough to win remains to be seen. John's very sweet on tenor Nivene, who's a bit of an in-and-out customer in terms of form, but bolted up last time at Carlisle.
Number 11 is Shore Acres, who's found one too good for him in his last 3 runs. Got beaten by a good horse of Alan King, Smad Plus, last time out. First Fandango, and he's been running okay, but the stable just struggling to find a little bit of form at the moment. And Sapphire River having his first run in this country for Michael Scudamore. Silverhand, on the other hand, he's got a little bit of form, Ted.
He has, he was a good winner at Galway last year, loves a bit of good ground, hasn't run for a while, he's fresh and well, should run okay.
And Veiled, 1 or 2 in this, trained by Nikki Henderson. She's got 1 or 2 useful little bits of form, but needs to improve really.
Megastar was 5th last year in the Bearing Bingham at Cheltenham. He's chasing career so far this season has been a bit hit and miss. Maybe he'll enjoy it back more over hurdles. Bally Legend is already a Cheltenham winner, but he's probably more exposed than some of these. Star of Angel, that was quite a good handicap he won at Wincanton last time. The handicap has reassessed him and stuck him up 8. This is obviously tougher. Conciliary has had a decent season. He's £11 lower here over hurdles than he's been over fences, and that should give him some sort of a squeak. Dr. Richard Newland has won this before with Burnt Oak Boy a few years back. Active Kalanisi has a pretty fair chance of giving him a second win.
Yeah, I like him. He's quite useful on the flat. Abergavenny's had a really good season. He won up at Southall and then ran a fine race, made lots of the running in the Betfair hurdle. Son of Flicka, haven't seen too much of him this season, but plenty of money for him this morning. Donald McCain was winning on the board yesterday. And Dare Me is going to improve, stepping up in trip from his run last time behind third in Cider Cruzy at Taunton. Night Pass is another one who's open to improvement. Really impressed when he won at Campton the time before last, 28 to 1 for Warren Greatrex and Paddy Brennan. And Paul Master, 1 of 3 trained by David Pipe in this, who's got a good form. He's won all 3 starts.
And the last 3, it may be the end of the handicap, but they're arguably 3 of the most interesting runners. Kate Dutch won at Musselburgh last time, beating Cotillion. They're both in really good form. They pulled 10 lengths clear. They've been reassessed, but they still might not be out of this. And Balgary, arguably the best handicapped horse in the race. He was reassessed at £11 higher after his reappearance win at Newbury. He can get in here with just a £5 penalty, so in theory he's 6 well in, but it's a longer trip, a tougher race.
Him second in the county hurdle, just chinned by Final Approach, and of course a little bit unlucky to finish second behind Zarkandar perhaps at Newbury last time. He's got top weight, but helped, no doubt, by the 16 times champion jockey in the saddle. They jump away for this Coral Cup, and Son of Flicker sets off in front from Featherbed Lane, and Balgary, the well-supported Balgary, right there towards the outside in yellow sleeves as they race through the early stages and on towards the second flight. Last year's winner Carlito Briganti is prominent on the near side in maroon and a noseband. Abergavenny is not too far behind them either, with Tenor Nivene. Out wide, Golan Way, who one would assume will be in front at some stage. He's a front runner. And gone at the back was Sapphire River. Sapphire River has gone. Got rid of Sam Thomas. Let's hope Sam's all right. He's got to go to the Stable Lads Canteen in the morning to interview a few people. And it's Golan Way from Balgary. Featherbed Lane in third. Son of Flicker. Tenor Nivene, Shore Acres. Paul Master on the outside. Spirit River is handy in white with the black cap. And then Carlito Briganti. On the inside is McCoy on Get Me Out of Here in the green and gold hoops with the white cap. Conciliary is wider out, along with Third Intention and Cockney Trucker in red and white colours. Silverhand is further back, just just behind Veiled. And then towards the rear of the field are Night Pass. That's one of the back markers as they clear the next flight. Final approach is held up. We've lost another there. Could be Star of Angels has gone, and so has Abergavenny. Star of Angels and Abergavenny. And or was it Active Calanese? Star of Angels it was. So now on the run towards the next, and just looking back, the jockeys are up. One of the horses is just struggling to get up at the moment. Balgary from Golan Way, Shore Acres, Paul Master on the outside. They're followed by Conciliary and Tenor Nivernais, Featherbed Lane in the yellow jacket, Son of Flicker and Spirit River, and then First Fandango in the centre. Get Me Out of Here remains up the inside of Active Calanese and Cockney Trucker in third. Intention as they jump the next. Carlito Briganti in the midfield along with Cape Dutch, and they're followed by Dare Me, who's cajoled along Megastar. After Megastar, Veiled and Silverhand and Stone Master, and towards the back are Bally Legend, Cotillion. Final approaches slightly detached, and Night Pass is last of all. So heading towards the back straight now in this Coral Cup, and on towards flights 5 and 6 in the back. And up ahead, it is still Balgary and Golan Way on the sharp end with Shore Acres and also Paul Master. Featherbed Lane is back in 5th place. Conciliary is close up behind these with Spirit River and First Fandango and third Intention. Get Me Out of Here still right round the inside, just behind Son of Flicker, who's been driven along. Featherbed Lane has been pulled up and looks injured as they head towards the next. And it's Balgary, Shore Acres and Paul Master, 3 in a line, followed in 4th by Golan Way, then Conciliary, third Intention towards the outside. Active Calanese is close up with First Fandango, Son of Flicker as they jump that one. No fallers there, and now making their way towards the top of the racecourse. And Balgary, the well-backed Balgary and Tom Scudamore leading the way from Paul Master in second. Shore Acres is third. Third Intention towards the outside of Spirit River. And then Son of Flicker. Get Me Out of Here following him through up the inside. Then Conciliary, First Fandango, Veiled. Dare Me has been under pressure for a while trying to get into it as they now reach the top of the hill with 3 flights left to jump. And Balgary here, the last one into the handicap. Number 28 of 28 leads the way to Paul Master in second place at the top of the hill. Son of Flicker, Spirit River, Shore Acres and third Intention are all close. Get Me Out of Here is in touch on the right there. McCoy in that white cap from Active Calanese. Then Silverhand, and Veiled is improving out wide in a yellow cap as they run down towards the third last. Balgary still leading the way, had 2 lengths on the field there, tailing off Bally Legend. Last year's winner Carlito Briganti is in last place and now running towards the second last. Tom Scudamore still sitting very still on the leader Balgary, chased by Spirit River, Son of Flicker. Get Me Out of Here, third Intention away to the left. Further left is Veiled as they now run into the final turn. And then the run to the final flight, and Balgary has been taken by Son of Flicker. Balgary just unable to go with Son of Flicker. Get Me Out of Here over on the far side. Out wide is Veiled, third Intention. Running on is Silverhand. They race down towards the final flight, and it's Son of Flicker that leads. Get Me Out of Here is chasing hard, then Veiled in third over the last. Son of Flicker, Spirit River fall at the last. It's Son of Flicker from Get Me Out of Here, then Veiled, Silverhand, Cockney Trucker running on, but Son of Flicker is too strong, and Son of Flicker, Jason Maguire for Donald McCain again. Get Me Out of Here, second yet again at the festival. Then came Silverhand on the outside of Veiled. That might be close for third. Cockney Trucker, then Stone Master. Balgary just didn't get home at all. Conciliary, third Intention, Tenor Nivernais, Active Calanese and Cotillion and Cape Dutch, who never showed. Final approach and Golan Way and Paul Master. First Fandango, Bally Legend, Shore Acres and Megastar was just about the last one to finish. Carlito Briganti was pulled up, and so too was Night Pass. Well, Son of Flicker was up there in the early stages, appeared to lose his position. And I'm not so sure that Jason Maguire was pushing from some way out here on this horse, but he's come storming up the hill. But spare a thought for the runner-up. Get Me Out of Here, second at Newbury last time out, second in the Supreme here 2 years ago, second in the county last year, second again. Son of Flicker the winner, second win at the meeting for Donald McCain and jockey Jason Maguire.
Well, you've had to push for a long way out. I feel terrible talking to you because you've done light and you've had to push for about a mile.
Yeah, no, it was well worth it. Great training performance for Donald McCain, get this horse back. He's been disappointing there for the last good few runs, and he's come down obviously in the handicap, so he's got him here cherry right today.
He has, because he was second in the Fred Winter last year and he's literally shown nothing so far, but 5 pounds lighter.
Yeah, he was second in the boys race. And just got collared, so it was the kind of thing. Today he only had 10/16 back, so he was probably off the bridle a long way out and sort of had to keep going. Then once we turned in, he's kept going well.
Oh, Jason, listen, the second winner at the meeting, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant, delighted.
Well done, thank you.